In this example, I'm going to show you how to rationalize the denominator, and we're just going to be very simple. I'm going to have two examples. So the first one will have 5 over the square root of 2. So rationalizing the denominator means that we don't want any radicals in our denominator. The way that you get rid of the radical is you can multiply it by itself for these cases. Okay, so radical 2 times radical 2, we know that from the property, we can multiply its insides, and then for this, we just leave it as 5 radical 2. Well, now I know that radical 4 is 2, and so this would be our answer. Alright, example number 2 would be, we're going to have something very similar, so maybe 6, and then 7 rad 2. Okay, so if you could simplify the numbers on the top and the numbers on the bottom, you should do that, but in this case I can't. 6 and 7 don't divide, and you can't simplify anything inside the radical with anything outside the radical. So here what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and multiply this by rad 2 over rad 2. So notice that we're only multiplying it by the radical and not the 7. Okay, then on the top we're going to get 6 radical 2, and then on the bottom we're going to get 7, and then we could multiply their insides, so radical 2 times radical 2 is radical 4. Okay, then we could simplify this. What's radical 4 is equal to 2, and then notice that the 6 and the 2, since now they're outside of the radical, I could go ahead and simplify those. So I could divide both of those by 2, and I get 1 and 3. And my final answer is 3 radical 2 over 7. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more of those, because those are a little tricky. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this one. So we have 5 over 3 radical 3. So again, I'm going to multiply the denominator by radical 3. And whatever you multiply on the bottom, you have to multiply to the top. And so that's going to give you 5 radical 3 on the top. And then on the bottom, that 3, that just goes in the front. And then you multiply the inside. So 3 times 3 is radical 9. And then we get 3 times 3. So we get 9 on the bottom. And I can't simplify that with anything else. So that would be our answer. And that's it.